hour after hour on the practice tee, hitting shot after shot. The Gary Player Swing Trainer is designed to help you create the proper repetitive motion that programs your muscle memory and actually trains your muscles to know what a correct swing feels like. Using state-of-the-art engineering, the Gary Player Swing Trainer gives you instant feedback on your backswing to tell you whether or not you're on the correct swing plane. And its audible feedback tells you when you've achieved the proper angle at the top of your backswing, then tells you if you break your wrists too early. And it actually exercises and trains the holdback muscles in your forearms with every practice swing. And it's adjustable so you control the level of your training. Instant feedback. No other golf trainer can actually help you correct your swing even before you go to the practice tee to hit a golf ball. With the Gary Player Swing Trainer, you don't need to have someone watch your swing and tell you what you're doing wrong. And you don't have to see where your ball ends up and then try to figure out what you did wrong. When you take 20 swings with the Gary Player Swing Trainer, you know instantly what you're doing right or wrong every one of those 20 swings. Instant feedback. Start improving your accuracy and increasing your distance today. With the Gary Player Swing Trainer, nothing else compares. To order your Gary Player Swing Trainer for 4 easy payments of only $34.95 using your Visa, MasterCard, or Discover, call 1-888-GPST-123 now. That's 1-888-GPST-123. Or send check or money order for $144.90 plus applicable sales tax to the address shown. Call now.
I'd like to give you a very good example. Often when you're playing, and this happens to all of us, we get up there and we hit the ball and we say, gee, did that feel good? Now, what did I do there? But the the answer is very simple. What you did was you started down correctly. Because if you start down incorrectly, you'll never hit the ball properly. It's as simple as that. So when you get that thing gee, that felt good, it's because you started down, you held the angle. And the other thing, Sean, you can go back 100 years and you can read golf books and they'll tell you. Percy Boomer wrote a book almost 100 years ago and he spoke about holding the angle. You can go back to teachers at Augusta. You can go back to teachers that I've been meeting since 50 years. They always spoke about holding the angle. And here is a device that's come out on the market that can really help the average man to get that feel as a trainer.
Simple to use. Absolutely the easiest thing I've ever had a chance to put on and prove to you with the muscle memory, the shots that we've seen here today. Not only simple to use though, Gary, but you can use it anywhere.
That's right. You can use it in your study. You can use it in your office. Everybody who loves golf, boy, they swing in all kinds of closets and trees and jungles and everywhere. I saw a guy at the game reserve one day watching animals, and then he had lunch. Out he had this little short club, swinging the club. Everybody loves golf so much now, and you can use this anywhere. And every time you use it and you get that start of the downswing correct, you know you're going to improve your golf. We're going to make a lot of people very happy when they start that downswing correctly.
One of the problems of many senior golf players is loss of distance from the tee. And the key feature of the Gary Player Swing Trainer is that it exercises those muscles that will restore that distance and make golf more fun for seniors.
You know, you can't fake a good golf shot. It's either on or it's off. And I can tell you that I'm hitting shots longer and straighter and with more confidence than I ever have with the Gary Player Swing Trainer.
All right, let's just show the folks with me standing here how this works. All right, now you've got your grip and your stance. You take your backswing. Right. Now, do you hear that click? When you hear that click, you know he's loaded in the power position. You can actually hear the click. Now, as he starts down, you'll hear no click because he's got the club in the power position, the delayed action, the retaining of the angle. Now, you'll hear a click right as it gets to the hitting zone. There it is. You heard the click as it gets to the hitting zone. Let's re-emphasize this. We take the club back. It goes into the slot over here. You could hear the click. Now he's in the power position. He's got his wrist cocked for the power position. As he starts down, you hear no click, no click. As he gets into the hitting zone, you could hear the click.
Hi, I'm Chuck Wyke. I'm the Director of Instruction at the Classic Swing Golf School here in Myrtle Beach, South Carolina. I'd like to welcome you here today. I've got a couple of new students in town, and we're going to go see if we can help one of them out. Hey, John, how you doing?
Hey, Chuck, how you doing today?
Good to see you.
Good to see you, too.
How's the game?
Well, you know, it's pretty good. I'm hitting some good shots on the golf course, but Every once in a while I hit one pretty fat and thin, but sometimes I just catch one really well and it just goes off my hand, and I love the feeling, just having trouble reproducing it.
I understand.
Really am.
We've been working on it for about a month now, so if you want to, set up like you're gonna make a practice swing.
Okay.
And just take it to the top.
All right.
And just stop up there. Now you know what happens, your golf club's either gonna come this way and go out, or it's gonna go down. And what we've been working on is making the golf club go down, because the last thing it did in the backswing was go up. So we want it to come down. I've got a neat training aid that's just come out. It's called the Gary Player Swing Trainer. And it's a teaching aid that I think is going to help us a lot in reproducing that motion.
That looks a little bit strange there, Chuck.
It's a little different
looking for me, man.
But it's very, very simple to use.
Uh-huh.
And once we get it put on here, you'll see how easy it is. Let me hold your club there for a second. If you'll just let your arm hang down, you notice your thumb's kind of hanging to the right there.
Right.
Well, we want to line this part of the training aid up with this and right down on your wrist. So now all we got is two straps. Your left wrist okay? Does it work?
I'll tell you what, Chuck, it's one of the best feeling training aids I've had on my hands or in my arms.
It's
really
not
feels
hurting
good.
you or anything?
No, it feels like I have complete mobility still. Yeah, sure do.
That's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
What you want to do now is just set up again like you're going to make a practice swing.
Okay.
And we're just going to take it to the top.
All right.
There you go. That's perfect. That's right in line with your left thumb.
Okay.
All right. Now, did you hear that click?
Yeah.
All right. We don't want to hear that anymore. We want to hear it click one time, and that's it.
Okay.
If it clicks 2 times, it's not very good. I'll show you what I mean. You go ahead and do it one more time.
Just take it to the top?
Yeah, just take her to the top. We want to hear that click.
Okay.
So we got some audio feedback here. Pretty neat.
All right.
All right, now what we want to do is bring it back down without hearing that click again. That's pretty good. It's better than before. But we heard that click. See, it's doing it right there. So let's try it again. One more time to the top.
It's very simple to get feedback on this.
I know. That's what's good about it.
I like that.
That's what kind of intrigued me about it.
So one click, top.
That's it. When you get to the top and you hear that click, you want to hold that angle. Now watch. This is what gets this thing to work. If I get it set here, and my hands and arms and the golf club get carried into this position, notice what's happening. My lower body's turning out of the way. If I try to do it without turning my hips, I'm going to lose that angle.
Okay.
So the only way to get this to hold that angle in the whole back muscles is to turn through it and hold it back. So we're going to build up some muscles that's going to allow you to hit it further and straighter. You just get set up like you're going to make a practice swing. You're going to take it to the top, and we're going to pump it. Feel the hips turning through it as we're sustaining that angle and using our whole back muscles. Let's try it.
So just one click and then just try to pump it as many times as I can and keep.
We're going to work out.
Okay.
Slow back to the top. Yes, sir. That's perfect. Now let's pump it right down in there. Good, good. Yes, sir. This is critical here. The turning, the rotating of the lower body is a critical factor in sustaining that angle. That's beautiful, beautiful. We've got a little bar here on the shaft that's actually pressing that way. It's offering resistance. You can see that.
Yeah, I feel it.
Yeah,
feel it.
Great, great.
Well, I really feel what I'm supposed to be doing here. Yeah.
That's great. Let's take it off now and hit a shot, see what it does. I'm anxious.
Okay.
I think we can do it. All right. What are you doing?
It feels like I feel something, yeah.
That's great.
I really do.
Let's see if it helps us with a golf swing.
Okay.
Let's hit a shot. No thoughts. Just bang it out there. There you go. Yes, sir.
Well, it feels good.
All right.
All right. Let's see what we can do here. Wow.
That's pretty neat.
That's what I'm after.
That's pretty neat.
That's really what I'm after right there, Chuck. It's seems like maybe by accident I was getting there when I hit solid shots, because that really felt like those solid shots I've been hitting. Since I've been using the Gary Player Swing Trainer, I've quit coming over the top. My balls are flying a lot straighter. getting a lot more distance. My scores have improved tremendously. I've had a great time using it. It's very easy to use. I know I'm going to use it for the rest of my life.
Hey, Meredith.
Hey, Chuck. How you doing?
Good
Pretty
seeing you.
good.
How's the game?
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh, no.
I've been slicing it all day. I've been doing it forever, and I just can't seem to get rid of it.
Really?
I just don't know what to do.
I'll tell you what. Let's take a look at it. Why don't you set up like you're going to make a practice swing. Let's just see what it looks like. Okay, I'll tell you, I got to teach you that. You got to see this. This is great. You got to see this.
Does it get rid of my slice?
I think it's going to help you a lot. What we're going to do is fit this right over your left arm, just like that. And if you notice how I've got this lined up with your left thumb, I got two little snaps here we're going to put on there. Done. Let's set up like we're going to make a practice swing. Just take your normal grip. All right, that's one of the things we see here, that most people that have trouble fading the golf ball or slicing it, their grips are a little weak. So what we want to do is to work on our grip just a little bit, get the golf club a little more on our fingers. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Now, what I'd like for you to do is just take it to the top, Meredith, and let's just see what happens. Take it. Good. Now what we want to do is sustain it. I don't want to hear that sound anymore.
You don't want to hear it?
No.
Oh,
One
mercy.
click's enough. Good. Oh, we heard it the second time. And I'm going to help you. Take it to the top again. All right. That's what we want to feel. That's going to give us more power and more distance. Look at that cock. Yep, right there. Now, as you're doing this, watch my lower body. If it stays still, I'm going to lose it. I've got to make this move to sustain that angle. That's the key feature here.
Okay.
Okay? Let's try it again. Good. That was later. That's much better. And that's what you'll experience. That's what you'll experience at home. You know, you're going to find this thing going to the top and clicking and unclicking very quickly. The more you can the later it clicks, the better off you're going to be. And one day, with some practice and some work at it, you're going to find it not clicking at all on the downswing, and that's when you know you've arrived. One more time to the top, because I want to talk to you about some features. All right, let's get a good plane here. Good. This thing does several things. If you notice, we have a resistance factor here, and I can make it much stronger or much less tension to create more resistance or less resistance, depending on what type of player you are. Most training aids put you in a position and cause you to have to hold that. You know what I mean? You have to hold it. This is doing the absolute opposite. It's kind of like isometrics. You know what I mean? So this is pretty neat. That's one of the differences in the Gary Player Swing Trainer versus some other trainers. Also, it's building up the whole back muscles in the forearms, the wrist, and the hands. And that's where you gain power. If we can hold these back, keep them from flipping and flopping through the shot, we're going to hit a lot further and straighter. So that's what it's designed to do. We have the isometric features. We also have the strengthening features. And that's what we're looking for here. So it's really neat.
Yeah, it is. It's great.
All right, Meredith, here's what we're going to do. We're going to make another back swing to the top, and I want you to work the pump drill.
Okay.
And hold that angle. One click. Good, good, good.
And I feel that in my arm.
That is
wonderful.
Great. Now here's what we want to do. We've been working on this, right? So what we're going to do is hit a shot. Let's see what happens.
I hope this got rid of my slice.
Let's see. We got one teed up. Let's check it out. Wow.
Oh, I love it.
That's
Boy, that got rid of my
incredible.
slice.
I know, you hit a draw.
I know, I need to keep on using this
That's
thing.
10 minutes. Keep practicing, keep
Definitely.
working on it,
You
because
know
these
it.
things can really help you play better golf.
I can feel a difference already. This swing trainer is awesome. It's helped me get rid of my slice, and I love it. I can't believe my results I've got from it. It is the best thing right now, I think, on the market for a golf instrument to help your swing.
Thanks for watching today. I hope this really helps you a lot. The Gary Player Swing Trainer can really help your game. Now let's go back to Sean and Gary.
We all know that the better we play, the more we enjoy playing golf. And the only thing better than hitting a shot that feels just right is putting 2 or 3 good shots together and making that par or birdie. That's the key to becoming a better golfer, consistency. And the key to consistency is repetition. Not just repeating our bad habits, but proper repetition. That's why professional golfers spend hour after hour on the practice tee, hitting shot after shot. The Gary Player Swing Trainer is designed to help you create the proper repetitive motion that programs your muscle memory and actually trains your muscles to know what a correct swing feels like. Using state-of-the-art engineering, the Gary Player Swing Trainer gives you instant feedback on your backswing to tell you whether or not you're on the correct swing plane. And its audible feedback tells you when you've achieved the proper angle at the top of your backswing, then tells you if you break your wrists too early. And it actually exercises and trains the holdback muscles in your forearms with every practice swing. And it's adjustable so you control the level of your training. Instant feedback. No other golf trainer can actually help you correct your swing even before you go to the practice tee to hit a golf ball. With the Gary Player Swing Trainer, you don't need to have someone watch your swing and tell you what you're doing wrong. And you don't have to see where your ball ends up and then try to figure out what you did wrong. When you take 20 swings with the Gary Player Swing Trainer, you know instantly what you're doing right or wrong every one of those 20 swings. Instant feedback. Start improving your accuracy and increasing your distance today. With the Gary Player Swing Trainer, nothing else compares. To order your Gary Player Swing Trainer for 4 easy payments of only $34.95 using your Visa, MasterCard, or Discover, call 1-888-GPST-123 now. That's 1-888-GPST-123. Or send check or money order for $144.90 plus applicable sales tax to the address shown. Call now. Well, Gary, you are indeed a man of your word. You told me you had something that would improve even my game, and indeed it has today.
Well, I'm pleased to hear that, Sean, and I'd just like to re-emphasize the fact that with all the players I've played with, some of them aim left like Trevino, and they hit the ball to the right. Palmer aims a little to the right, and he hooks it in. Sam Snead, who had the greatest swing that I ever saw in my life, took the club inside the line and up. But I always remember Sam Snead saying to me, every time I saw him, he says, son, you've got to make sure you hold that angle. If you lose that angle, you're gone. And that's why he had longevity. And now I just want to show you with the swing trainer. Watch this. There. Now watch this. Look how I hold that angle. Look at it there. Now take my right hand off. Look at that angle right there. It's still touching there. There is what it's almost like a Y, isn't it? Like the fork of a Y.
Perfect.
Holding that angle. Now, if you can hold that angle to there, and now from there it goes wham! Through the ball, and that's how you get the club head speed. But if you get to the top and you unleash like that, and there's no angle anymore, your power is zero. You watch even these little guys, they get there and they tiny little guys. And that's why I've always used a wrist roller to exercise my wrist, to get your arms as strong as you possibly can. Now, I know what you're going to say to me. You want me to hit a ball.
Well, you had the opportunity to watch me hit a ball after I of course, used the Gary Player Swing Trainer. So I want you to do the same thing. Why don't you show the folks at home, indeed, how easy it is,
all right,
with the muscle memory especially that we talked about all day long.
Well, what I'm going to say in ending up is what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold that angle, and because I hold the angle, look at the nice balance on the shot. I'm going to hold my angle, and you're going to see that club go right through the ball, but watch the balance. See the balance? I can stand here for a long time.
Very nice indeed. Gary, thank you very much.
It's very hot. Thank you, Sean. Nice working with you.
You have shown us indeed that the Gary Player Swing Trainer is a work of art with 162 PGA World titles and the only man to ever win in 5 different decades, going for 6. It's no secret, the better you play, the more you enjoy golf. And the key to getting better is to become more consistent. And that consistency will only come from repetition, proper repetition. The Gary Player Swing Trainer gives you instant feedback on positioning the ball in your stance, the swing plane of your backswing, and the proper timing for breaking your wrists on your downswing. And it actually exercises and trains the holdback muscles in your forearms with every practice swing. And it's adjustable, so you control the level of your training. Start improving your accuracy and increasing your distance today. No other trainer gives you the instant feedback that allows you to become your own teacher. To order your Gary Player Swing Trainer for 4 easy payments of only $34.95 using your Visa, MasterCard, or Discover card, call 1-888-GPST-123. That's 1-888-GPST-123. Call now.